Like,
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the last day of the Eras Readathon, which did not go as well for me as I had planned, but this is fine.
it happens.
Fine. It's not like this won't be happening again next year.
Oh no, another round. What are we gonna do?
I haven't been planning anything since December 13th at all that might be going down on midnight tonight.
Oh.
Oh my god, imagine if it was like midnight and you just gave us a surprise, another one at like, I just got a notification that you were going live, and I'm like, hey, I know, I'm here.
4 days of it.
My watch just went, 4 Paws in a Book is hosting sprints right now, and I'm like, dude, I know.
Oh no, what's really funny is when I'm the one that gets the email that's like, you're live on your channel. No way.
Shit, really?
And like, this is only useful information if I get hacked.
Keep an eye on my channel if you're having a fun time with the Eras Readathon. But you should keep an eye on my channel if you're having a fun time with the Eras Readathon.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you in the world. What are you doing today?
I think we've got all of it right now.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
What are you guys doing today?
I'm reading and I'm eating.
All right, what are you reading?
And that has been kind of the theme of the last few days.
That's like a perfect.
I'm not sad about it.
Right,
yeah. What I am reading is The Christmas Wish by Lindsay Kelk. I'm on page 202.
Are you enjoying it?
I am.
Good.
I haven't had a lot of chance to read it recently, obviously because family stuff for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do get it finished in these sprints, I'm going to read The Mercies by Kieran Millward Hargrave.
That cover is gorgeous.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Like, I don't even know what that is, but I need it.
It's kind of, I think it's a fictionalized retelling. I think this actually happened, of an island off the coast of Norway where the entire population of men over 30 is wiped out in a fishing accident.
Oh, fun.
And then something like 10 or 15 years later, a man comes into the community again and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So if I finish this before the 31st of December, it will be the last prompt that I need to take off for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge. Because it's a book set in a non-patriarchal society. And I'm imagining if every man is dead, it can't be patriarchal.
You have to tell me how that is. Because that sounds
I will tell you.
Very good.
I will tell you how it is. I have like 150 pages after this, and then we're going to start on this.
Nice. I am getting ready to film because I'm about to do 12. Actually, it's going to be 13 days of videos in a row. That's not intentional. That just happened because we're doing sprints tonight. But I'm about to do 12 days of videos in a row on my channel for the 12 days.
For like 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah,
for 12 days of Margaret.
12 days of Margaret.
No.
On my birthday, which is tomorrow.
We separate Christmas and Margaret's birthday.
Oh my god, it's Margaret!
In true Capricorn energy.
It's my way of this is in fact actually my mother's fault, who was born May 5th. So I don't know what star sign that is, but it is in fact her fault because she's the one that was like, no,
Taurus.
Separate these. These are separate.
May 5th is Taurus.
It's a Taurus. Oh god, no wonder.
My cousin's birthday is like December 13th or something like that. And all growing up, my aunt was like very specific because we would mail presents to them because they didn't live near us. So we would like mail Christmas presents wrapped in very Christmassy paper and then a birthday present wrapped in very birthday paper.
Yeah.
My cousin. Sorry, Margaret, go on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say her thing was she's like, you do not have to get her a present for both, but you cannot get her one present and say it's for both.
Right.
My cousin's 2 kids are, one is the 27th, one is the 30th. So they don't have their birthdays in December. They have them in June.
Yeah.
And because my birthday is the 27th of June, we have a little tiny party together. If I'm at home, we have like a tiny little cake together.
I love that.
I assume you mean the author of this or this?
The Mercies.
This is by Lindsay Kelk. And this one is by Kieran Millward Hargrave.
Nice.
My finger's covering it and I cannot get it.
Nice.
That would have worked real well for us, Aoife, if my brother had not decided to be born June 29th.
The planning.
So, anyways, I'm currently books I'm working on. I'm currently listening to The 2 Lives of Lydia Bird. because I'm trying to get as many books off of my physical TBR as
How are we feeling about it?
I was feeling real good about it until we get halfway through and we meet who I think may end up being the love interest. And I'm like, no, you had a much better option. Why are you doing this?
Okay.
And then I'm also going to be working on today, at least I don't know if I'll get to it in these sprints, but Deadly Waters and Beloved by Toni Morrison. This is my next audiobook. While I film and edit, because I'm on the old computer so that I can edit on my nice new computer.
Nice.
Clever.
At least in the first sprint, we'll be listening to an audiobook for Secret Project.
Hey, I have a question for you before you go any further. How is your December TBR of Chaos going?
It's great.
Yay!
Yeah.
Have you deviated from it in any way?
No, no, but I just haven't gotten to them all.
Okay. Fair.
So I canceled one video because the majority of the books ended up being HarperCollins books, and I was like, that's not going to be a problem.
No.
So I'm just pushing it back. They're like, from what I've been reading, they do think that the strike is going to end next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just like are getting through the holidays essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fine, I'll just push that video to January because like I had already started vlogging for it. So I'm like, well, that sucks.
I'm literally going to be doing a video that's all the books I couldn't talk about during the HarperCollins
I'm going
strike.
to too. I'm going to do a haul and a wrap up of everything once the strike ends.
Yeah, good idea.
For like,
it's funny because I probably don't need to do. I just did a haul that had a few HarperCollins books in it, and I was like, hey, I can't talk about. I'm going to hold these up, but I can't talk about them because XYZ.
Yeah.
I'll just leave them on my cart until because that's how I organize mine is that like once they're on the cart until I film them and then they go on my shelves.
Yep.
I'll just leave them on my cart.
Same.
But anyways, so I did that and then I haven't read Scales and Sensibility or Fire of the Forebears. So like that's going to be next week's project.
No, but I really want to know what you thought about Scales and Sensibility because it's Jane Austen, but with reference.
It's a 9-hour audiobook, so like I will.
You have to read it. It's for science.
No, I have to because the Spiffbo blog comes out on like the 4th.
That's also science.
And I'm like, I have 900 pages to read before that. And then I'm just finishing up my last one for my last Secret Project vlog today.
Okay.
Nice.
I have like an hour or two left.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm going to be doing at least during the first sprint. But I also really need to film because I had planned to be very productive over these last 4 days and film stuff. But the problem is that this isn't a problem. But when Derek's stepbrother is in town, because they're from Nebraska, when they're in town, like all we do is hang out over there because he brings like board games and like we're there till late at night. Like, and I was like, I have filmed 3 of the 15 videos that I needed to film this week.
No, my problem as well is that I can't bring my laptop with me because it's so old. If I take it out of the plug, it'll probably turn to dust. Yeah. But I have so much that I need to edit and so much that I need to film. But I can't get anything more edited or like scheduled or anything until the 8th of January minimum.
Oh my gosh. Can you edit on your phone?
Lexi did say that to me. She was like, why don't you just edit on your phone? And I was like, because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Because I am 5 years old. But I might message her and be like, how do I do that?
I would message her and see what app it is. Like I can never remember. I know she said it before. She also talked about it in her recent video.
She did. But also my channel idents are on my laptop, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is important.
Oh, no, they're not. I can download them.
There you go.
I can download them from Canva. I put them on.
Wonderful.
I've made them
on the couch. Love that. Making Christmas dinner, so you'll be with me while I cook. What are you cooking?
Very important question.
We had so much food. We had very like non-traditional. I mean, we did a turkey, and I think they had a ham too. But then Josh also smoked a salmon, which was delicious, and also fantastic because I still have stitches in my mouth, and so I can't eat like super.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm fine. My post-op is Friday, so I got my stitches out then.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for watching my video. My new TBR video just came out.
Yup.
I'm very excited with how it's amazing. Go watch it because it's amazing. Even though it did it did confuse me a little because when you said a book written in the past and the present and the future, my tiny little brain went, I would have immediately forgotten about that and just gone, oh, I have a book that's like an ebook. Oh,
no. But seriously, the amount of time while filming, I was like, okay, I like all the books in my TBR have the card inside of it, and I had to be like, okay, orange is this is a present book. Okay, this worked. Like it was.
Did you make it harder on yourself? Yes. Was it unnecessary? Totally. Yeah. I'm glad we all agree.
Hello. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Can't say long. Wanted to stop in before I go out and see some of the Boxing Day sales. Speaking of which, I am definitely going to Barnes & Noble this afternoon.
I will be like zipping to Barnes & Noble between when this sprint ends and my sprints begin.
No.
You'll have a few hours.
How much are they giving off?
What?
How much are they giving off?
50% off all hardcovers in the store. Yeah, not like buy one, get one half off.
Here, go!
50.
It's hard because I actually, the last time I went in and was looking at books, like I only ever really go to Barnes & Noble when I'm like seriously trying to like I have something I know I want.
No, this is the day. And this is the day you splurge.
Yeah, I know.
This is the day you treat yourself. Margaret, your birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah. That's your excuse.
So
and also, I can't do
yourself
it, so you have to do it for me. It's science.
I just don't know what books I want right now.
I know. I'm like in the shower this morning. I was like, what do I need? What do I want?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, I don't like. So me personally, I don't like owning books I don't like. So
yeah, fair.
Typically, if I'm gonna buy a book, it's either from an author that I already know I like the series or I like their books, or it's something that I've read and I know I want to own.
The cool thing is that Pango Books exist.
I know it does, but I can't resell it for exactly what I paid for it. Although, I mean, I guess if I'm paying 50%.
You could if you wanted to be really awful.
Hi, Devin.
Welcome.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
We're talking about Barnes & Noble and their wonderful sale.
Awesome.
And I have Across the Atlantic envy.
Yeah, but could you imagine like going if they had a Barnes & Noble in Ireland and then you're like trying to pack them into your suitcase to fly back home?
I already have to try and fit in these. And this is just when these are the present. Like my dad got me a book voucher and said, do you want it when we go shopping? And I said, yes. But I already know I'm going to buy minimum 3 more books. How the fuck are these going to fit in? I already have a full suitcase.
Well, you should have like fewer things because you did take presents with you.
Yeah, I know, but then I put presents in and now I have no space.
You know, sometimes it's just worth it to ship them.
That's exactly what I think I might do. I might just get a box together and send it out the day before I fly back.
Yeah.
So that it'll just take a week to process, but it'll get there.
Yeah.
When Thor came down for BookNet Fest, I think it was last year or the year before, one of those years. What they ended up doing was we bought a box and put a whole bunch of their clothes in there and stuff like they didn't need, and put all of their books in their suitcase and shipped the clothes back.
No, you don't want to. I probably could do that already.
That's genius.
That is genius.
That is such a good idea.
There are things I need to do. We're celebrating Christmas with my parents this evening, so I need to make some treats. Ooh, fun.
Nice.
Very nice. Also got the luminaries as a gift. Can't wait to
it's so good. Oh my god.
That was a guttural reaction.
Smeagol voice.
That was a guttural reaction.
No, that's not my Smeagol voice. Smeagol is much higher. He's like, it's good, precious. It's good. Listen, that book is Buffy meets Gilmore Girls in vibes. And I love it.
I love that.
I say that as someone who has only watched one of those shows, and that was Buffy.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like you would just get mad at Gilmore Girls. Honest.
See, I know I would just get mad at Gilmore Girls because of all the relationship
drama.
The
early seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go past season 6.
So like
Season
I
7 doesn't exist.
but Buffy I started watching Buffy with season 7, and so I automatically was a Spike girly. And then we have to go through the whole first season with Angel. I'm like, I love me some David Boreanaz, but where is my man?
Right.
But my roommate was in college was obsessed with both of those. So I have watched a few episodes of Gilmore Girls.
Right. Books A Million is also having a 50% off sale.
Yeah, I can't just nip around the corner to Books A Million though, because they are in Orlando and I am not.
Oh, that's good.
That is the closest one to me.
That's fair.
Oh, wow.
I don't have Books A Million. Anyway,
I have 3 Barnes and Nobles nearby though.
Nice.
Also, like by nearby, I mean one of them is like 45 minutes away and the other one is an hour.
Spiral, apple glazed ham, cheddar potato cup, stuffing, veg, and desserts. When do we all go to Brittany's house?
That sounds like I need to be there.
We are postponing our Christmas dinner for when my brother is down, which is probably going to be next weekend because I have all 3 days off.
Oh, nice. I'm glad he was able to make it down, at least like for part of it.
Like, we knew he was going to come down. It was just a matter of like, I don't think he's going to make it down for my birthday.
Right.
Disappointing. But
well, your birthday can just be next weekend now.
Yeah.
Gotta do. Not his fault. His car broke because he was going to come down this weekend or last weekend.
Well, there's also like a polar vortex coming through, and he would have been driving through that.
Yes, that too. He would have been fine.
Don't force him through that.
He's taken the Floridian attitude towards hurricanes and applied them to blizzards now, apparently as well. And I was like, that's significantly scarier.
Yeah, it's scary to drive in blizzards. Please don't do that.
So, because I was like, yeah, you wouldn't want to be driving in a iffy car during like the what's going down over there. He's like, oh no, it's fine, it's not that bad over. I was like, yeah, it's really like the temperatures are record lows. He's like, record lows? What?
It's like the ice on the roads. It's just scary.
Yeah.
Hello. Have you all on while I bake cookies, trying to decide if I have time to fit in a trip to Barnes & Noble before a gathering.
You do.
You do. But also
You do.
I feel like last year that they did this, I think they went for a couple of days. So
yeah.
That's good. It didn't say it was just hardcovers. I don't know about the Books A Million, but I know that Barnes & Noble is just hardcovers.
Nice. I wonder if is Books A Million online, because I might go and order from Books A Million.
Maybe.
They always stressed me out walking into them because there was one in Gainesville.
There's just there's no organization to Books.
Yeah, it's so disorganized. I'm just like, It's better now than it was when I was in college because we went to the one in Orlando. But I remember I only went to the one in Gainesville once or twice, and the second time was because I knew they had a manga that I wanted, and Barnes & Noble didn't. Like they had a wall of manga. I was like,
right. Hello.
And then I was done college.
I have COVID again. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Better. I'm really glad I borrowed 7 smut books from my library, but it was so weird to explain what smut is. But I love my library ladies for all the dirty jokes. I love that.
That's funny.
Oh, that's fun. Taking advantage of the buy online, pick up in store option. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I thought Barnes & Noble was only in store.
If it's not only in store, I may just have to take a look at some other stuff that I want to buy.
I feel like though, especially because I'm not like I don't know what I need. I'm gonna just let the book speak to me.
Well, see, in this case, I could look at my Goodreads and be like, oh, okay, these are some books that I really enjoyed this year and I know I want to buy. Although
that's
my last several favorites have been books I already owned.
It would be because the Barnes & Noble is literally every hardcover book.
Yep.
Can you pre-order and that count as the sale?
I don't think so.
Okay. I thought not.
I would,
because basically what it is them trying to get rid of, like trying to clear their shelves for next year's release.
I check author Twitter because I know last year or the last time they did like a big, like this much % off on hardcovers, which is like 25%. A lot of the authors were going through going, hey, here's my book. It does count for this.
Yeah.
So.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Jessica.
Hello, Chloe.
Hi.
There you go. Books A Million is online.
Yay.
The Barnes & Noble said it's online for 2 days. Good to know.
Oh, nice.
This is why we do these things. All right. So now that we've been talking for 20 minutes,
So what I'm hearing is I will literally be able to go book shopping on my birthday.
Yeah.
What a world.
The Barnes and Noble has thousands of hardcover books. Where's my phone? And it's not in my here. The email said 50% off all hardcovers in store. That's what my email said.
And it's also how it happened last year. Like, it was 50% off even stuff that, like, because my brother asked about some of the Dungeons and Dragons books, which I wouldn't have thought, like, counted. They counted.
Oh.
The only one that did not count last year was the Paul McCartney book.
Okay.
Like the book of the year. And I'm like, who wants that one anyways? Honestly.
Mom.
Not I. All right. We're going to be using this timer. It's just going to roll like 40 minutes and then 10-minute breaks. Yeah. That's how we're going to do it. It'll ding twice at the end. So if you don't hear it, I'll gently come back and start talking. But this is Margaret's timer. And since this is Margaret's readathon, I figured we would do it. Also, Margaret just hit 1K a few weeks ago. And now we're trying for the 4,000 watch hours. So we're trying to do the timer.
Absolutely.
I need to post some more timers, I think.
Right.
Yeah, good idea.
So anyways, we will see you in 40 minutes.
Hello.
Hello. Do I sound okay?
Sound good.
Okay, good. My AirPods accidentally connected to my computer halfway through the sprint. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to sound like a robot when I come back.
Mine sound good.
How do we do?
I read 22 pages and found out what Lexi uses to edit. So
Yay.
maybe using that in the future. And I have planned what I'm going to have for dinner, and I'm going to cook it in the next sprint.
Very nice.
Awesome. I didn't read anything, but I figured out what I will be reading for the next sprint. So I'm going to reread Ninth House by Lee Bardugo because the sequel's coming out soon.
It is.
Oh, is it?
I think within 2 weeks.
January.
Yeah.
Yep. I fixed my hair. I did a little bit of cleaning, and I made some cinnamon rolls.
Ooh.
And then I listened to my audiobook, so I'm at 48%. And I have to finish this today.
You got it. It's only like what, 11 o'clock in the morning for you?
Yeah.
You got this.
I
Come
have 5 hours left of the audiobook, and then I'm on 2.5 times speed. So
There you go.
it'll be fine. You're muted, Margaret.
I forget that this one you have to actually tap the pad because the button doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
Computer. So I just realized that I didn't go down I didn't set my timer for my tea, so it's been sitting down there steeping for like 20 minutes.
Oh no. It's
Ooh.
gonna be very strong tea.
Yeah, it's gonna be very strong tea, but
That tea's going to launch you into next week.
I got through 22 pages, and I have hope now that maybe I won't absolutely hate this book.
Good.
Okay.
When I
But,
read
if you do absolutely hate it, I won't be surprised. Because I did not enjoy this book very much.
I didn't read that one. Did you, Ava, did you read what's the one that was this year's? It's yellow.
The One Night on the Island?
Yeah.
Did not. I know it's set on an island off the coast, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to read this because people who write Ireland who aren't Irish don't always write Ireland very well.
Fair.
Honestly, having read the book, couldn't have told you it was in Ireland.
Oh, that's even worse.
I honestly just
When it's
thought
Ireland,
it was
but
an
in name
undescript
only.
island.
That's even worse.
It was a book that existed, and I read it.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Like, it's a very much a vibes book because it's like this rainy, cold, like island, and you're like trapped on this island. And like, honestly, the book could have been a murder mystery, but instead it was a romance.
Rainy, cozy, trapped on an island book, you say?
Yes, very much vibes. But I think I gave it 2.5 or 3 stars. It was like just fine.
I think I put it on my anticipated reads book for 2020 video, and did not read it.
I will only read a Josie Silver book if it makes a Goodreads Choice Award. Is the only.
That's
If
fair.
it's on a list video, maybe, but
That's fair.
I don't like her writing. We had a couple people joining us. Hello. I'm not telling you what I'm reading. Sorry.
I will. I'm reading this.
Nice. And Jasmine's reading Ninth House. And
I'm reading this.
yes.
The Two Lives of Lydia Bird.
Oh yeah, mine is The Christmas Wish by Lindsay Kelk.
Yes. Mine is a secret because it's for a vlog project that I have honestly very proud. I'm very proud of myself. I have spent 3 months working on this video just because it's like taken. I've spread out the reads.
Yeah.
Is it a Booktuber Friends one?
It is.
Okay.
And no one knows who it is.
Ooh, not one. Not even Derek.
Huh?
Not even Derek.
Derek knows, but like
Okay.
Derek, that doesn't like if I tell Derek, oh, it's this. He doesn't. He's like, is that one of the people you spread?
He doesn't know who this person is. That's fine.
So it wouldn't mean anything.
That's fair.
So I'm very proud of it. Hello, reading The Marionettes by Kate Wismer. Very nice. The hubby said he'd drive me to the city for the sale.
That's
Fair.
like the only reason to have a husband I can see. To be transported to where the books are, and then to be transported back to the house to read the books and repeat.
I can do that myself. I want someone who will do the dishes and make dinner.
Currently, the hubby is doing the dishes.
That is what winning at life looks like.
Dishes for me is a very sensory thing that I do not like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fair.
And so when we first moved in together, he was like, okay, I'll do the dishes if you fold the laundry, because he hates folding laundry. And it has worked for 4 years.
Now that is an equal exchange.
That is an equal exchange. I like that. That's a you do this and I'll do this. The guy that I'm currently seeing is big into cooking, and like he's back with his parents for Christmas. I'm back with my parents for Christmas, and he keeps sending me pictures of like the food that he's cooked and the food that they're eating, and I'm just like,
you're right. You may be a keeper.
You can stay.
That is a
you may stay. You may stay.
Hate making dinner, but like I don't want to be the only one making dinner. I don't want to be the only one doing the dishes.
No,
because
you know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? You have to decide what to eat for dinner every day for the rest of your life. Every day. It's not like you can just take a day off. You have to decide, and sometimes that means you have to cook it.
Yeah, it's the cooking it that really gets to me. Like I am fine, like, and it's not even that I don't like cooking, because I do like cooking. It's just like there are so many other things I'd rather be doing that seem more immediate and need to happen, that cooking sometimes becomes like
eating it
kind of thing.
That, and there's just so many steps to it.
Yeah.
And you're like, DoorDash is one step.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like you're cooking for 4 hours to eat for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you have to do the dishes, which I hate doing.
Right.
Like, I don't mind loading the dishwasher, whatever. I hate doing the
I moved out of an apartment that had a dishwasher into an apartment that didn't, and it's my biggest regret of 2022.
I don't even like I don't mind unloading like clean dishes from the dishwasher. I just don't like touching things that are in the sink.
Fair. Yeah. Very fair.
I don't like and the like lukewarm water. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you, sir.
It's my villain origin story. that is gonna be my level of hell. Welcome.
Funny.
We will be here for a few hours, so
yeah,
enjoy. Reading A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor. Very nice.
Fun.
Whoops, no reading for me. A mood. But you did laundry and made dinner, so that's probably
that's like properly adulting. So I think that's fine. That's fair. That's fine.
I just realized I still have to do food prep tomorrow.
Ew.
But it's for a
On
short
your
week.
birthday.
But it's for a short week.
That is make someone else do it.
Right. Don't know
See,
how
I would want to do that, but I'm the only one that eats it, and also I have work Wednesday, so I actually do need to have it prepped and done.
That's fair.
Oh, okay.
It's nice that you took your.
Like, we didn't do Christmas dinner yet, so I don't have leftovers to just bring home because I felt lazy.
49 pages, fantastic.
That's good.
No reading, but I folded laundry, made
See,
some
Chloe?
Productive. Reading A Fairy Tale by Stephen King.
Nice.
I have seen so many people haul that book, but then not read it. And I'm very interested in it.
It did just come out like
I know, but I'm like weirdly interested in it, but I don't want to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But I might end up buying it today.
That's what libraries are for.
Yeah.
I live in Utah, ma'am. We only have Mormon books.
True.
I live in Berlin. We only have German books.
Yeah.
And like
Maybe a Hoopla will have it.
One tiny little shelf with one tiny little space of English books.
18 pages of To Kill a Kingdom. Finally able to wash my hair. Very nice. Celebrating my first evening without a migraine in this spread. Oh, yay. I'm so sorry that you've been having migraines, though. That is.
Yeah, we don't love that. Also, because I'm dumb, I read that as To Kill a Mockingbird.
I didn't say To Kill a Mockingbird, did I?
No, you didn't. You said To Kill a Kingdom. You're good. You're good.
I was like, did I do that too? Hello, just joining, caught up on the first talking bit. Been listening to Astrid Parker and shopping. I love Astrid.
Yes.
Crockpots are literally the best.
No cooker supremacy in this house.
Yeah.
We have an Instapot, and it has made my, like, it's taken, because so food prep used to be like kind of an all day thing for me, and now it is like 2 hours.
Good.
I don't know if Ninja is a big company over in the US, but they have like this big 9-in-1 thing that's like a slow cooker, an air fryer, an instant pot, a grill. It like bakes. It's a rice cooker, and it's like 9 things in one. And I'm like, if I got that, that would probably solve 19 of my problems.
Not all of them, but 19.
Not all of them, but a fair amount.
Yeah.
Right. Appreciate little sisters. Hey, you know what? Capitalize on that. No, I own it, but I haven't read it yet.
No, because I genuinely don't have the time.
I wish. It's so long.
Or the upper arm strength.
That book is like a brick that could kill someone.
Yeah, that book could probably be used in a murder trial soon.
Right. All right. Well, that was timed perfectly.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, look at this.
I did actually pause it a little bit, but I'll see you in 40 minutes.
Cool.
Hello.
Welcome back. How did we do that time?
Pretty good. I read 40 pages.
Keep me dinner.
Good job. I got 40 pages done.
Nice.
I listened to 2 chapters while I made dinner.
Very nice.
And it's got interesting, girl.
Ooh. Wait, which one? The
That's
Christmas one?
happening. Yeah. I'm definitely going to finish it tonight. Don't know about on sprints, because I have to leave at about 8:45 my time, which is in 2 hours.
That's when we're going to be ending anyways.
Sick. But I should finish it tonight. I've got an hour 10 left on the audiobook, and this much left of the physical.
Nice.
I got through 33 pages that. Oh, hold on. I don't want to push pause or push play. I got through 33 pages
Fantastic.
that time. So
Fantastic. I filmed one of my videos.
good.
Nice.
I'm doing a whole week of recommendations from like different genres because I read 175 books and I obviously can't talk about all of them.
No.
So I'm doing like every day a different genre and like every book that I gave 4 or 5 stars.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because then it'll be like evergreen
How many-
content, and people will like.
How many average books is in each video?
It's really dependent because like so I just did the thriller one and it only had like 5 or 6, but then romance is gonna have like 10 plus. But then I think sci-fi only has 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be like one will be 5 minutes, one will be 20 minutes. It's fine.
You know,
It's all about the vibe.
whatever brings people to the channel.
Exactly. Listen,
Exactly.
I am 24 subscribers away.
Wow.
You're close.
I'm gonna get there before the end of the week.
Yes, you will.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Anyways, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I stopped. Just joined. Welcome. Been able to read 14 pages of "There's a Hole in My Bucket" by Roy Tolkien. That's a very
Cool.
Like Tolkien?
That's exactly what came to my head.
I know
Like-
his son
like,
did
any
those
relation-
books. I didn't know. I mean, if I had Tolkien as a grandfather or great grandfather, I would also use his connections.
100%.
Literally everybody
and would also
would know about it
probably
if I
just
was
go
part
by.
of that family.
I would also probably just go by R. Tolkien. Just so like people might think it's the same person. I don't know.
Oh no, the only books that he actually published were Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Everything else was published posthumously by his son because he was such a perfectionist.
Oh,
So
okay.
the people who are fans of J.R.R. Tolkien know what his books are.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Read 23 pages. That's still great.
So-
I also got to 54%.
That's still really good.
I'm
Oh my
trying to,
god, it's his great grandson.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
no, like
cool.
while I'm getting the video ready, I'm like listening to the audiobook. I'm like trying to cram this all in.
And it's a memoir, it looks like. Apparently, it's about
Ooh.
him and his brother.
Oh, that could be good.
Oh,
Ooh.
Cookies are complete. Listen to 2 chapters. What kind of cookies did you make?
That sounds
Nice.
awesome.
That's the important information.
Mhm.
Did my grocery order, read 12 pages. We love all of the productivity here.
Nice.
Making dinner. What are you making? That also very important information. Read 14 pages of my book, around 100 pages of manga. Got myself a dear mommy's strong raspberry juice.
ooh.
That sounds lovely.
Is this adult raspberry juice?
Also, I love your profile picture.
Mm.
Sorry, I got into something in my
Oh
nose.
no.
I don't even know what. Probably
Mascara,
some
maybe?
dust while I was cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you going to be filming next sprint?
I have to finish my makeup, but yeah, probably going to start some filming next sprint because I need to do one in front of the bookshelves and then the other 2 are going to be in front of the bed, thankfully.
Nice.
I think
Oh,
I'll
okay.
film for next sprint.
Very nice. Are your topics for 12 Days of Margaret a secret, or can you share sneak peeks?
One of them sort of is like we've talked about it. It's one of my video ideas for 2023, so I'm going to do the initial video that I need to do for that. But I'm also doing like there are videos that I do every year. I'm going to do my physical TBR check-in, and I'm going to do my goals video.
Nice. Nice. I am going to attempt next weekend to film the every unread book I own
Oh, good luck.
video. I've never done one before because I'm afraid
your TBR is
like
like 200 plus, right?
Yeah, it's 230 prior to my book haul, which I have to film first. And then I'm going to Barnes and Noble today, so who knows what happens there.
Can I give you an advice as someone who's done it like three or four times?
Yes.
As you are create a Goodreads shelf for your unread books, and as you are putting them back, scan and get them on that shelf. So
they're already on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say,
yeah,
like that is one of the best things that I have done is to know what like all of my unread books are, so that like if I'm trying to figure out TBR stuff.
I have a physical TBR shelf. That's the only way. Like, and so it's like essentially after I film, while I'm editing book hauls, I put them on.
Smart.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's nice to have like that physical separation of all of my unread books and then the books I read, but I've run out of room. I'm hoping I'll be able to get a whole bunch more of those up there because I've read a bunch of the ones that were up there, thankfully.
See, I do not separate out my unread and read books just because
You're gonna have fun with that.
I prefer like the aesthetic looking.
That's fair.
I mean, it makes mine super aesthetic because I can have my read books where all of my series are together. And I can also have my one rainbow shelf.
Yeah, but then I don't have like my shelves, like my series would not be together.
Yeah.
Because
a
girl cannot finish a series.
Finishing series, what the hell is that?
What? Who does?
I don't know.
Who does that?
I've never heard of this concept. Finishing series?
Also, one of my really weird toxic traits, for some bananas reason, used to be starting a series on like book 2 or book 3 and completely just not knowing what was happening and then going back and realizing, oh, so this would have made sense if I had read this before.
At least you don't read fantasy though. Because that would be
because if I did and I did that shit, I would lose my life.
Yeah.
I'd lose my mind trying to figure shit out.
In the defense of fantasy, they typically do a good job of marking if it is a sequel.
This is true. And if you're and some authors will do a book recap or a series recap.
Oh, they should do that.
Yeah.
That should be a thing.
Think, like with romance, at least, I don't know what all like I'm still newer to your channel, so I don't know like the full range of what you read, Aoife. But I think with romance, it actually behooves them not to do it as a series, to like
because they're kind of companion.
So that so that you can kind of like people might pick that book up first.
Yeah, for companion novels, I definitely try to read them in order because then this couple might have gotten together in book 1 and now they're together in book 2 or like they might be divorced in book 5 or something and you're like, why are we all talking about them being together when they literally hate each other?
33 pages of window shopping by Tessa Bailey. How are you liking that?
Do you like it?
That one was actually pretty good for Tessa Bailey.
I haven't read it because I'm scared.
For Tessa Bailey.
But the main character is Ted Lasso inspired. So
you did say this to me before, but I've never seen Ted Lasso, so I feel like the reference would just be over me.
Ma'am.
Ted Lasso at this point.
Ma'am.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is what you need to before 2022 ends. You need to at least watch an episode of Ted Lasso.
What's it on?
Apple TV.
I'll steal my brother's.
Someone has it. And you can do like a free trial. Cookies were chocolate chip with peppermint chips make them festive. Love that.
Nice.
Ooh.
I set myself a little challenge. Every second or third book, I scroll to the bottom of my Kindle and read something that's been there the longest.
That's really
that's a good idea.
That's really clever.
Because I used to do that. Like, I think it was like Book Buzz or whatever that you would get those emails of like free, these are the free Kindle deals today.
Yeah.
And like that, like I would just be like, yeah. And then so I'd buy so many books.
I went insane already today. I've bought 4.
Oops.
I haven't even downloaded them to the Kindle yet, but I've bought 4.
Right.
The good news is for me, when I was in that phase, Brianna, I was using a Nook, and my Nook is no longer working. So
right. So at least you don't have, And like my tastes were questionable back then.
Oh, well, you love that questionable taste.
That's fair. Yeah, can't come out of a monthly deals unscathed. Nope.
It's my favorite day of the year, though. When you go, it's my favorite day of the month when you go onto the Kindle monthly deals and you're like, "Ooh, that looks fun. That looks fun. That looks fun," and then you've spent like 10 or 15 euro.
Yeah.
On books that you won't read for another 6 months.
At least, because you'll probably forget they exist.
Yeah.
Like it, predictable and cute, and pretty much exactly what you want out of a holiday romance. That's one of the great things about holiday romances. Like romances in general are predictable, but holiday romances specifically are just they're so predictable, but like you need that at this time of year.
You do.
Yes. All right. It's time to read again.
Oh, okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I look completely different from when we first came on.
That always happens when you're like filming multiple.
I know.
Yeah. When you're filming multiples in one day, you're like, I have worn 17 t-shirts just in the last 5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, we're only going through 3 this time.
Oh, that's good. That's so good.
Yes.
I think we're only going. I should probably check my schedule and make sure.
Yeah.
One of those videos does get to be a reading sprint, so we're good there.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh, that's good.
But hold on, let me figure out how many pages I read.
I filmed another video and then I had to shuffle some dogs. They're trying to get one dog out to go to his grooming appointment. And there are 7 dogs in the house
behind you.
There's so we're dog sitting my brother-in-law's dogs right now, and they're a bit much, and she has had enough.
Oh.
She was like hiding under the bed. I was like, let's go in the office and chill.
There are too many people for me.
Shatsy, come here.
There we go. I got 38 pages read that time.
Nice.
Solid.
I think I'm around that as well. I'm not very good at maths, but I think I'm about 30 to 35.
Very nice.
Oh my god, this thing is
And
getting
you
so heavy.
filmed, Jasmine?
I filmed half of a video, so we're making progress.
Making progress.
I thought about starting filming, and then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get like 5 minutes into it and we're gonna be done. So I just came over here and tried to figure out what the heck I'd done to my crochet.
Fair. I also printed out all the prompts for the 2023 Pop Sugar Reading Challenge. And then the next print, I might take like 5 to 10 minutes to predict what books I'm going to read for it.
Ooh, are you gonna do a video?
And then by the end of the year, see if I actually read any of them or if I fit something else in.
Are you gonna do that as a video?
I already have a video up of like my live reaction to the prompts and
Like
suggestions that I would have given, but not the actual all 50 what I think I'll read.
Everything is content.
But coming on Thursday of this week, I have all of the books that I read for this year's one.
Nice. Very nice. No, I'm like, oh, can I make this a video? Great. It's a video.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely.
I'm like, is this content? Excellent.
Like, I have Neon Gods over there because we're going to make some content out of it.
Yeah.
Ew.
So
I'm very interested. Actually, I just want here's the thing, Margaret. I think that you should solely read that book on sprints.
Ooh,
Because that is content.
that is content.
that's funny.
Indeed.
I'm gonna do a specific reading vlog because I got it because there is apparently a content gap for Neon Gods among my audience. So we're gonna go with that. I'm like, you know what?
What?
I want watch time.
Fair enough.
Fair.
But I mean, I've read so much fan fiction. My poker face is immaculate. There's weird stuff going on. Like beautiful. Now, if there's something emotional happening, I can't handle that.
Oh no. I mean, there's a little bit of it, mostly just
No, that's different. That's a different thing.
mostly just
Yeah.
smut.
But yeah, I can keep a straight face through most smut things unless it's like happening in the snow.
Fair.
So anyways. And in that case, it's just, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Right. Made it to 33% into Astrid Parker, did some Kindle shopping. How
Are you enjoying After Parker?
Yes.
The girlies want to know these.
We want to know.
We want info.
Yes. Dinner is done. Now to clean the kitchen. That's honestly the worst part of dinner.
That's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
Cleaning up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Also, long live fan fiction.
Amen.
It's funny, I actually have switched over to AO3. I was a big fanfiction.net girly, and then I lost my computer, so I had to switch over to AO3, and now I like their user interface better.
Well, there you go.
It's definitely better on the like the writer side of things. So
Mhm.
I guess it helps if I stay close enough that you guys can see my face. Like,
You know.
all of that light back there. Here, let's just do that.
There you
Hey.
go.
That's better.
Your hair and makeup look amazing. By the
I
way.
know.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
really
your
good.
red lip.
Thank you.
Enjoying Astrid. Very good. We love to see
Did you also read Delilah? And if you did, are you enjoying this more, less, or equally?
that. You didn't like Astrid as much, did you?
I didn't. I thought you were just going to end the sentence there, and I was like ready to fight you.
No,
I
we
like-
talked.
I liked Astrid, just not as much as Delilah. You are correct. I think Delilah was a 5. Astrid was probably a 4,
Gotcha.
but a high 4.
Gotcha. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to do my end of year content because
The only way I know what my book of the year is going to be, is because I do one of those like mind map, spider diagram, month of like book of the month things, and there's going to be like a start of the year versus end of the year, and then I just have to pick between the two.
So I did that, but then I feel like there are some months where like it didn't even make it past the first round because another book was better, but that one still like will be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the only reason that Delilah is in the book of the month for April is because I read The Appeal in April,
Right.
and I could not leave that book.
Yeah. So like the I just sold the book. Ashes of the Sun, The Wedding Crasher, and Astrid were all in the same 3 months of the, like which one wins. And I was like, all 3 of those will end up in my top 10.
See what you mean?
But like my 1 and 2, I honestly do not know which one will be 1 and which one will be 2. Will be the Ashes of the Sun series and Lila and Astrid. And I think that's just how I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to be like, my top 2 is actually 4 books.
There you go.
I have never learned to count.
I don't know how to count. What is counting?
For me, it's gonna be I don't even know how I am going to like figure out my favorite books of the year at this point. I'm just like, because I know what my top 2 are, but I don't know which one is number 1 at this point. I love them both so much.
I was just
Are you
only my favorites.
Are you guys doing a disappointing video?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
That one does.
Excellent, me too.
Oh, okay. Listen, worst books of the year does so much better than
I know.
best books of the year.
I cannot wait to spill some fucking tea.
And
I can't wait for it.
And honestly, the funny thing is that I'm actually doing a worst books of the year, best books of the year, disappointing books, and surprising books.
Disappointing and worst is not the same thing.
No, because worst
because I'm just lumping them all together. I don't care.
Do not exist in the universe.
Disappointing. As someone who wants to write, I cannot say that. So my worst books of the year is usually my most disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh no, my title is full on going to be the worst books I read this year.
Yeah, no, I can't. I want to write, so I can't do that.
No, but that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I don't, so I can.
I'm very selective on who I absolutely drag, and you really have to have messed stuff up for me to like.
That's fair.
Why was this published?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely. I think I'm doing it disappointing. I have so many lists going on my spreadsheet right now.
But yeah, disappointing can be something that like you liked, but it just didn't live up.
Right, like
yeah, and disappointing doesn't always have to be that I didn't like it.
Right, it was like
it was just like I wanted to love it but didn't.
It's a 5-star prediction, but it only ended up being 3 stars.
Exactly, and the surprising ones are like doesn't always have to be the book that you expected to be 5 stars. It's more like the book that you expected to be a 2, and then it just blew you away.
Or a 3.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like Love on the Brain will be in my surprising books of the year.
Yeah, no, you genuinely did not expect to love that as much as you did.
The Love Hypothesis will be my worst.
Will be in your disappointing book.
Oh no,
that's not even disappointing. That is worst.
I lose subscribers every time I talk about how much I don't want to read The Love Hypothesis.
I don't care. I don't like. I feel like I've done it enough. I've done it enough at this point. I've weeded them out.
That's
I
fair.
I want to read it so I could. Doesn't it take place at Stanford?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I go there, so I feel like I should just make that a video.
Oh yeah.
That would be
Like,
funny.
what did they do?
Ray, did it Ray?
Yes,
Oh, I
it
haven't
did.
read it yet.
I think she paused it.
I did.
That's what I thought. I think I preferred the Love Hypothesis to Love on the Brain, but I enjoyed both. I think I just prefer the Love Hypothesis more. But that might have been because I was buddy reading it with two people and we were enjoying it collectively as a whole and laughing about the idea that entire tits fit in mouths.
Yeah. I was just listening to the audiobook while driving on a road trip and every 5 minutes going, what? Ma'am. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
We get it. You like pumpkin frappuccinos.
Hey, did you know in Love on the Brain, did you know they don't really mention it a lot, so you might not have known. Did you know she was vegan?
You know, I think I remember that.
Did you pick up on that? There were very subtle clues.
Did
but
you also know that he was vegan?
what?
Yeah.
Wow, they really should have said something. They should have said something.
Right?
They
Like,
should have
just a
like
conversation.
they should have at least made like there should have been an argument about donuts or something. They should have been like, oh my god, there should have been something.
The joke is every other page. It's there.
Seriously.
I
could have
figured that
taken
out.
if you had taken a glass of water for every time that they mentioned veganism, you would have such clear skin.
You're giving me ideas.
Oh. Jasmine's like, everything's content.
Nothing is sacred anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I can't wait to be notified. Jazz Reads has mentioned you in a video. Every time they talk about veganism, I take a shot.
I mean, you could do it the healthy way, where you just drink a lot of water during that day, or you get wasted.
How clear your pee is gonna be, okay? Think how clear your skin is gonna be. You're never gonna be bothered by anything ever again.
Imagine. Oh my god.
Or you do it the other way and you take a shot, or and then by the end you have a very drunk rant on your.
Yes. But it does have to be on a day where you have nothing else planned.
Oh,
A,
yes.
because
And
you're going
that
to
you
need
can
to read
sleep
the
very
entire
well
book in a
afterwards.
day. And B, because you're going to be so fucking wasted. You're not going to be able to form any coherent thoughts by the end of that video. I'm so excited to see it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Apparently you can do that with Dude in You're a Mean One, Matthew.
Yes, you can. Oh my
you would
fucking
die.
God. I just finished the audiobook of that, and he says dude every 5 seconds. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I heard very meh things about that book.
It is meh. Like, I am a Schitt's Creek girly, and when I heard that it was kind of like David Rose and Schitt's Creek vibes, I was like, oh, exciting. Because I had a similar story with It Happened One Summer, because that's Alexis vibes.
Right.
So I was like, cool. And I went in, and this guy is insufferable. Oh my god.
I think Cal read it and did not like it.
Oh, I need to message Cal, because if he read it, I'm going to be talking about it.
Delilah was 5 stars, enjoying Aster, but at this point, I think I still love Delilah more.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. I just love them both for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Because I love Jordan on a level that I love Danny.
Danny Brown.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I would like Jordan to step on me and I would say thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Please do it again. I've said to so many people that if I don't end up with somebody who is like Zafir in Hitting Danny Brown, I'm gonna burn the world down.
Exactly.
Reads romance books, plays rugby. I need it. Exactly. I don't care. I need it.
When reading Danny, I am like, do I want to be Danny or be with Danny? I don't know. How about both?
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both? All right, shall we do one more sprint?
Sure.
One more friend.
Cool.
All right, I will see you in 40 minutes.
See you then. I literally got back from the bathroom just in time.
Literally same. Same.
I walked into the room and it was on 001. I was like, oh my god, Eva.
Yep.
You really did it there, girlie.
I finished my physical TBR check-in with 40 seconds to spare.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. I read about 40 pages, so I'm at 67%.
Nice.
So I only have
I did not read, but I did do this.
nice.
Awesome. I love it.
I'm still to figure it out, but we'll get there.
Very good. How'd you do, Jasmine?
I finished my video. Yay. So exciting.
Right?
When's it coming out?
When?
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday.
Nice.
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 Very good.
Okay, like me, like maybe it comes out on this date, possibly. It's a definite possibility.
Ready.
Life happens.
We're in flux here.
You don't know ever.
We had a couple of friends join us. Unfortunately, that was our last sprint. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have 3 hours left of this book. So really only an hour and a half. It'll be fine. I'll finish it.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, thank you. It's because we were all filming today. We were doing this as
I wasn't, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it to the bank. I don't care.
I'm over here like filming in this nice shirt that's not nearly as warm as I would like it to be currently in my room that is not getting any sun right now, really.
No.
Because the sun's sun's like currently right overhead.
Right.
But I'm throwing on a jacket every
And then
time
you're like,
Yeah.
between sprints because I'm cold, but I wanted all of my nice shirts that I have down. None of them are long sleeved that are clean.
of course not. Of course not. Got to page 150. Fantastic.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad everybody was productive during these sprints.
Yes.
Got some stuff done. We are going to be doing sprints on Margaret's channel tonight. Everyone is linked down below, but you might have, if you've been here since the beginning, you might have to refresh the page. I was
7 o'clock tonight, Eastern time.
You said 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock. Yep.
7 o'clock Eastern on Margaret's channel. And so hopefully you guys can get some more stuff done.
Yeah.
Did not read, got distracted by, everything. Fair.
Understandable.
Oh, I also posted a challenge for the Avengers too.
Oh, nice. Good. I haven't paid any attention to that boss battle, unfortunately. Like I haven't for the last 6 months of boss battles, I think. So my bad. I have helped create the boss battle. Someone else is posting it. Bye.
That's fair. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. And
thank you for having me.
Do you want to plug anything?
There will be an announcement video coming on my channel soon.
Oh. And also 12 Days of Margaret.
And also 12 Days of Margaret. It'll be the first day of 12 Days of Margaret. It'll be happening tonight sometime after 11:59 p.m.
That's exciting.
For some reason.
I don't know why I would have picked that specific time, but
you have anything coming out?
I am starting all of my start of year content next week. Also, I just got over 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to make sure that I stay over 1,000 subscribers, this is the name.
Yes. I think I have a video coming out Thursday. And then for New Year's, I'm talking about my January PR. So
yay!
Nice.
Very nice.
I haven't filmed that yet. I'm avoiding it. We'll think about that later. We don't have to film that until next weekend.
That's fair.
I looked at the amount of things I needed to film and was like, we could stress about this or we could not.
I've been there.
I had plans to basically get the first 2 weeks of January because I was like, I have 4 days off and then 3 days off next weekend. I was like, I'm going to be productive. I'm going to get basically the first 2 weeks of January filmed and out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And did that
I sat on my butt all day yesterday.
As you
Nice.
should.
I
be
edited
fair-
2 videos, but that was it.
That's a lot.
For January, wanted to go Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays. And for the first week of January, it's only Monday, Thursday. But the rest of January might be a Monday, Thursday, Saturday, depending on how
Mhm.
Aoife does.
I'm doing
But also now Aoife has
Monday
got
through
Lexi's
Friday.
editing app, so
Fair.
Nice.
I'm doing
What
Let
did
me
you
know
say
if
for
you like it. I may try it out.
Every day?
I will let you know.
Babe, that's a lot.
I'm gonna do this.
You got it. If anyone's got it, it's you.
Very well organized. I will
Mommy.
happen. They're short-ish videos, but the thing
Mhm.
is that like end of year content is only relevant for a very short period of time. And I have so many that I want to do.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting most of mine out of the way by I think January 7th.
Right.
And then like I'll do a video probably at some point that's my most anticipated reads for like the first, I think, half of the year. I don't think I'm gonna go into the second half just because dates can change so much.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed Tracy Dion's next book is out sometime this year.
Yeah, I only do quarter.
I'm doing quarterly this year.
Yeah.
I
It
have
worked
done
so
up to
well
the
for
end
me
of
last
June.
year.
Yeah. I don't have enough that I'm like, yes, absolutely excited about for
Fair.
quarterly to work.
Gotcha.
It'd be like 6
That's fair.
books. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine for Q1 was 9. And like they're not necessarily books that like I'm like dying. Like they're not books I'm pre-ordering, but they're books that I'm like on the lookout for. So
Yeah.
like I'll watch like these are books that I'm like if people are reviewing them and they're positive, then like I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my
Or
most
they're ones that I
anticipated
have
read comes out on what was it, January 31st? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes.
Jasmine's like, I know exactly which book you're talking about. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna binge both of those books
No, same.
sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like on a long weekend or something.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm so sorry that you guys just like got here. We're
Just
about
dropped
to
by.
end. We're about to end. I'm so sorry.
There will be more sprints in a couple of hours. I was thinking about doing it till 6, starting at 6, but then I realized I've only got one confirmed person. So I didn't want to start too early where it's just me for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
Sorry. Family stuff.
that's not, you don't get to control that stuff. So
I would have joined except time zone.
yeah, I know.
Time, it'll be the middle of the night.
New Year's Eve. We'll have New Year's Eve covered, Eva.
Ooh, that will be fun.
In the morning. When people
Yeah.
are partying.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And like I said, we'll have sprints tonight on Margaret's channel. So you guys are trying to finish up your end of year goals. We got you. Thank you for watching. And